Hey, what's going on, Miami? It's Manny Garavito. It's Tuesday night, so we are here in Brickell for Dom's Comedy Night. That's right, every single Tuesday. If you want to get one step closer to the weekend, you come out here. And we're going to be asking the comedians that are here, what is their most embarrassing moment doing stand-up comedy? Starting off with...
Awkward Adrian. What's embarrassing? Everything. Bombing in front of people I know. Don't come to my shows, okay? See me when I made it already. More?
Make it a story. Like, what happened? Where was it?
It was quick. Okay. Can I think about this for a second? I was doing a joke about giving a blowjob, and some guy started heckling me, saying, "You don't know how to suck dick." Turned out it was my dad, and things got really weird. I'm kidding, but the guy made things weird, and I was in a cowgirl outfit because it was Halloween, and it was just really bad. I was dressed as my favorite sex position, and things just got really weird. Safe to say, I didn't do that position that night.
My most embarrassing moment during stand-up actually happened right here at Dom's on a fucking Tuesday night. So I was in the middle of one of my sets, and this is actually why I dress like a little boy now. And I was wearing a really nice, what was it, a sundress? I think it was, yeah, it was a sundress. And I can't do it right now because I have my drink, but I did one of these. And my boob popped out of my chest, and everybody saw it, and nobody will forget it, and I really hope they do forget it soon, someday, maybe.
Tight shit. Yeah, my most embarrassing time on stage probably was, I was in New York, this place called Funky Buddha, Fat Buddha, something like that. Bro, I told jokes for like 10 minutes in complete silence. Like, nobody said shit. They were just staring at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Get him off stage. After that night, I was like, yeah, I don't never want that to happen to me again. It ain't happened to me again yet. But I ain't saying it won't happen, but it ain't happened yet. Thank God, because that shit was crazy.
I sharted on stage. There's like, have you ever been heckled by your own bowels? That's rough. That's violent. Because it wasn't like a shy shart either. It was an aggressive one. And I was in the middle of a joke. And it's hard to keep your train of thought. Listen, if like a noise would throw away your train of thought, imagine shitting your pants. The crowd, I don't think they noticed unless maybe like as I crop dusted them when I left, maybe that was aggressive, but that was probably my most embarrassing thing.
What's my most embarrassing moment on stage? When I hooked up with a girl the night before and came to a show the next night and did a joke about it, and I looked out in the crowd and she was there. And the joke was about how I did not enjoy our time before.
I drive an hour and a half to Boca Raton to pay $5 to do a show. And the only reason I'm still doing this show at this point is because there's some chick up there that I already hooked up with. And like, I hook up with her every single time I go up to Boca. I go up, I get on stage, they call me, and in the middle of my set, she's in the audience getting fingered by some other dude. So I fucking got upset and like left the stage, and I texted her a bunch of mean stuff, and then had to drive like 2 hours back to Miami.
One time I was in Boston, I was driving from New Hampshire for a comedy show, and I was feeling a little sick. I sneezed. I thought I farted. I didn't. I shit my pants. I don't know what to do because I was about to get called on stage as I'm parking in the parking garage next to this bar at the comedy show. I clean up. I have a going away bag because I was sleeping at a man's house. I go to bathroom. I go to McDonald's, shit my brains out, run full down the street in Boston to this comedy show. And as I'm walking in, they go, "And JB Lee Simmons," and I had to get on stage after I had just shit my pants. It was crazy.
One of my most embarrassing moments on stage was when I started almost crying because of an ex-girlfriend. That's not the way to go. And fuck you, bitch.
My most embarrassing moment on stage was actually the first time I did stand-up comedy. It was at the Miami Improv when it was located in Coconut Grove. It was a bringer show. I brought my friends, I brought my family, I brought my ex, she brought her friends, and my family brought their friends, and they all sat them in the front row. Now, I was a little cocky in the back. While I was waiting for my turn, I was drinking a lot. I went up on stage and I was blindsided with how bright that spotlight was that I couldn't see anything. And I got disoriented. And I remember when I pulled the mic out of the mic stand, it was wedged in so much that I pulled it with so much force, I slapped my mouth with it. And the thud echoed the entire auditorium. And I've never felt so many people wincing at the same time. It was an undeniable feeling. It felt like there was a black hole in the middle of the audience, and all my energy was just getting sucked into it. And I bombed for 7 minutes straight. Now, they told me to do 5 minutes, but I guess they gave me the 2 extra minutes because it was so embarrassing that the people were like, no, give him 2 more minutes. And I remember the host at the time was a comedian by the name of Freddie Stebbins, and he was like halfway in drag, and he walks out and he looks at me and he's like, you gotta get out of here. And then the DJ starts playing Hit the Road Jack. And I go outside, and when the show ended, all my friends and family came out, and they didn't even mention the show. They were just like, hey, yeah, so you wanna go get some food at Flanagan's? And then I decided to do it again. And now here I am recording a video to let you guys know how the comedy scene is going here in Miami. So I hope you guys are able to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next video.